Hey, yo, it's your Uncle Step, bro. And I want to tell y'all why I'm kind of content right now with my content getting no views. And if you click this video with the titles, probably because you have no views either, or you're about to get started and you're preparing yourself to have no views. Here's the thing. I had to think about something. I had to ask myself a serious question. And it is, would I want 1 million people to watch my stuff right now? And the answer is no. And the reason is because it's not that good. Just being real, it's not even good enough for me to want to rewatch it. So to think that other people want to watch that mess is kind of crazy. So where I'm at is, right now, I've been essentially forcing myself to make a video, post a video every week, at least for 52 weeks in a row, which is a year if you're not intelligent or ignorant, just to give myself a chance to get better. I can't even say get good, because to get better than I am, good is past a certain margin. So, and I've been doing that. I've been doing that for over a month. I want to say, I have to look back, but I think I might be close to 3 months in. But here's the thing. When you start off something, you're gonna suck, and it's important to allow yourself to suck before you get better. I mean, Michael Jordan didn't start off a master at basketball. Steph Curry didn't start off the master of making threes. I mean, if you remember the beginning of his first few seasons of his career, we didn't know who Steph Curry was. Steph Curry was a decent role player and really a subpar point guard. And then he started shooting like 100 to 1,000 threes every single day. So now he's the Steph Curry that we know, love, and respect. But Keith Lee said this a couple of times, and it really resonates with me when he says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. If you don't start posting content, you're never going to get better at talking in front of a camera. And consider this practice talking, period. Talking in front of the camera, there's nobody right now. There's nobody in the car with me. There ain't nobody in here. I'm in here by myself. I'm driving. I'm on my way to the gym, and I am looking. I'm not even looking. I'm watching the road. I got shades on, but I'm looking into a camera by myself. I'm essentially just talking to myself in the car. And if you can't do that, because communication is a very important skill. It's a foundational skill to many things, to sales, management, dealing with people, influencing, just freaking going to a job interview. To do a basic job, you need at least a certain amount of communication skills. And the better your communication skills, the more income you stand to make by getting a better job. So, back to my content. Posting every day for a week. Posting every day for a week. Posting every week for a year gives me the chance to become the type of YouTuber I want to be. Because right now I'm not. And I got to a point where it was a chore. anybody who's seen some of my other content, like from TikTok, I do a lot of foolish crap, but it's fun for me to do. But there should be a marker between having fun and also doing something that could potentially be, profitable or be beneficial for you some way, whether that's, making money off of, the actual monetization programs that are in each individual platform, or even, creating a personal brand so you can, promote yourself for functions that you want to do, or even just selling a product. And honestly, I'm at a point where any and all of those options is a possibility for me. But I'm not the type of YouTuber that I need to be. And I'm trying to exercise the muscle that is necessary to become a better YouTuber, where I can do this consistently and do it above a certain level of quality. My videos suck, bruh. Free. They suck. I ain't gonna lie. They suck so bad I don't even want to rewatch them. And that's cool for the time being, because the first step is getting in the habit of posting over and over again with no views. And honestly, that there's a few advantages of that. And I should have talked to them to begin with, because it's the actual topic of the video. But first of all, there's no pressure. When you're posting and you're not getting any views, there's actually no pressure, because nobody is seeing your mess. Nobody's seeing your garbage. Nobody's seeing your trash. So you can kind of post freely and you can try different things. And that's kind of leads off to number two. Number two is you can find what you really want to do. When you try different things, you can see, if you see a video that pops off higher, like, don't even think about going viral. If it pops off and it gives, 10, 20, 30 times the views as you normally get, if you get 10 views on a regular basis, but all of a sudden this post gets, 300 to 400, you get a marker like, hey, what made this video do better? Was it simply the thumbnail? Was it the title? Or was it that it was a better video that the algorithm felt like it needed to push it out to more viewers? So it's kind of a trying new things and getting better. It's a stepping stone for yourself. It's personal growth. And it also, it gives you practice of what mainstream stardom will bring on smaller notes. A lot of people get disheartened or discouraged by negative feedback that they get on videos. TikTok is a really good example of this, because you can blow up on TikTok for nothing. I have multiple videos on TikTok that's had over 1 million views. Several videos has got over 100,000. And one thing is, when you get that many views and you start to get, 1,000, 10,000 or more comments, you're going to have hate. And one thing about having low views now is it gives you small doses of the hate. Now, you'll get positive, reinforcement, but you'll also get small doses of hate, which is something you need to adjust to what's coming further. Because I don't care how nice of a person you are and how positive your content is, you're going to get people who hate on you. You're going to get people that don't like what you do. And there's several examples of this. I don't want to sound like I'm taking sides or, promoting somebody else's, but no, I'm not gonna name anybody, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Somebody could have a platform where all they do is talk about positive stuff, and you're going to have hate in the comments. Now, if you have a big enough fan base, you'll have people that will battle these haters for you, but you're going to have hate, and you need to learn how to learn not to be swayed by the haters. Now, also, you need to you also need to be able to differentiate with the difference between a hater and somebody who just doesn't like you. And they may not like you because you're just simply a dick. Like, sometimes you do need to take negative comments into consideration, because sometimes it is constructive criticism. It might not be framed in a friendly way or a helpful way, but if you have a lot of people that are consistently saying the same thing about you and your content, then you might need to check yourself. And if the negativity is not balanced by at least an equal amount of positive, then maybe you need to kind of check and see where you come from. But there's also, clout chasers who do that kind of negative thing, and you can make a lot of money doing I don't recommend this, but you can make a lot of money doing content that masses of people like to ridicule. I see it happen a lot, and again, I don't want to sit here and call out other people's content, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about if you've been on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram for, periods of time. So anyway, that is why. Those are some of the reasons why I'm okay. I'm actually content with my videos not getting enough views, and it should be a marker for you to at least start posting your content and have the expectation that your videos are not going to get enough views, and be content with that until you become the kind of person that makes content where thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people can watch. All right, Uncle Step Bro out.